Red, white, and blue matter more than green when patriotic people make money. So let's check out 4 less well-known foundational stocks that hold the stars and stripes in high regard. Prioritizing American when possible, from jobs to supply chains, and benefiting from government support for the good old US of A. First up is First Solar, the largest solar panel producer in the Western Hemisphere. Its first-place position has been secured by its hard-to-rival thin-film photovoltaic (PV) solar modules that use cadmium telluride for improved performance in shading and humid environments. To shine even brighter, it focuses on sustainability and durability to distinguish itself further, both for ethical reasons and to meet more environmental and sourcing requirements some customers may have in order to get more business than less conscious competitors. Especially with its Series 7 modules, offering superior energy payback times and a design that allows 90% material recovery at the end of their life cycle. Another edge to keep first place comes from manufacturing being highly automated and efficient, using a unique 3-stage production method that minimizes supply chain steps. And although this is a U.S. company, operations also extend to Malaysia, Vietnam, and India, with plans for further expansion, including a new facility in South Carolina by 2026. This expansion supports its growth strategy, driven by demand for domestic solar modules in markets like the U.S., India, and Europe, where renewable energy targets are set to grow significantly. The U.S. market benefits from government policies like the Inflation Reduction Act and Section 45X tax credits, which support domestic manufacturing and incentivize clean energy investments, along with protective tariffs that are periodically proposed for foreign solar panels. As a result, First Solar can better face down competition from Chinese manufacturers, particularly those linked to subsidized prices and allegations of forced labor. In addition to its already clear competitive edge through maintaining technological innovation, ethical sourcing, and intellectual property protection. Looking ahead, First Solar is poised to benefit from the global shift towards renewable energy and government support, with a projected doubling of U.S. solar capacity by 2027 and significant growth in India and Europe. To more broadly cement national security for energy and technology, Energy Fuels is a U.S.-based uranium producer that is expanding into rare earth elements (REE) production and recycling. Even though it is possible to import these elements, the #1 supplier in the world is still China, and other nations are still lagging behind. It's also still always better to just have a domestic supply chain, especially since military, industrial, and consumer tech all rely heavily on rare earths. At the core of this patriotic producer's heart is natural uranium concentrate, which is used as fuel for nuclear reactors. Aside from that, it processes rare earths, such as neodymium praseodymium, NdPr, from monazite, used in clean energy technologies like electric vehicles and wind turbines. Energy Fuels operates the White Mesa Mill in Utah, the only facility in the U.S. that processes uranium, vanadium, and rare earths. It's modified the mill to produce up to 1,000 metric tons of separated NdPr annually. Energy Fuels aims to increase uranium production to up to 1.4 million pounds per year by 2026, while expanding its REE capacity to support electric vehicle production. The company has also acquired Base Resources and its Toliara project in Madagascar, a significant source of rare earths and other critical minerals. Energy Fuels is positioning itself to benefit from the growing global demand for clean energy and advanced technologies, which require rare earths. It expects the market for REEs to grow significantly by 2030, driven by electric vehicles, wind turbines, and other clean energy technologies. In addition to uranium and RE production, Energy Fuels is exploring opportunities to produce medical isotopes for cancer treatment, having acquired RadTran to enhance its capabilities in this area. Geopolitical factors, such as the U.S. ban on Russian uranium imports and trade uncertainties, are boosting the demand for domestic uranium production. That's why Energy Fuels has secured long-term contracts with U.S. utilities and is increasing its uranium production in response to market needs. It's also advancing several heavy mineral sands projects and exploring new opportunities in the rare earth magnet supply chain, partnering with companies like Vulcan Elements to reduce reliance on China for critical minerals. When talking specifically about portable power, American Battery Technology Company, ABTC, has gained significant attention as the U.S. increasingly focuses on strategic minerals and battery recycling to meet the growing demand for electric vehicles and renewable energy storage. It specializes in both mineral extraction and battery recycling, aiming to create a closed-loop supply chain for critical battery materials like lithium, nickel, cobalt, and manganese. Its strategy involves exploring new primary resources, developing innovative extraction technologies, and commercializing a sustainable lithium-ion battery recycling process. ABTC's recycling system uses a two-phase process to recover high-value metals from end-of-life batteries, achieving higher purity, increased recovery rates, and reduced environmental impact compared to traditional methods. Its efforts have earned recognition, including being named Recycling Technology Solution of the Year and winning a $144 million Department of Energy grant to expand operations. ABTC operates a commercial-scale lithium-ion battery recycling facility near Reno, Nevada, which processes large-scale batteries from automotive OEMs and is set to double production by the end of the year. It's also advancing a new lithium extraction process using Nevada-based claystone, which promises a more sustainable and cost-effective alternative to conventional methods. ABTC's partnerships with companies like BASF, the U.S. Advanced Battery Consortium, and Call2 Recycle have expanded its reach, enabling it to recycle batteries directly from consumers and support the development of a domestic supply chain for critical minerals. Despite facing competition from both primary producers and traditional recyclers, ABTC differentiates itself with its advanced, low-impact recycling technologies and a broader range of recoverable materials. In 2025, ABTC's financial performance soared, with revenue increasing by over 1,100% year-over-year, along with being added to the Russell 3000 Index, drawing more institutional attention. To continue on with portable power, we look at one of the most American things, the good old pickup truck, with Worksport focused on sustainable energy for trucks, mainly via its solar integrations with tonneau covers, portable power systems, and heat pumps, with a strong emphasis on energy efficiency and adaptability. Its AL4 premium tonneau cover, designed for North America's growing pickup truck market, is gaining traction, with production scaling up to meet high demand, increasing output to 200 units per day without a proportional increase in headcount. Like First Solar, this greater production without more workers has led to recognition. In this case, it's achieving ISO 9001:2015 certification, strengthening its reputation and expanding opportunities with major OEMs like Toyota, Ford, and GM. Worksport is also diversifying with the launch of its Solis solar tonneau cover and COR portable energy system. These modular systems allow pickup trucks to generate and store power, tapping into the rapidly expanding portable energy market. They're expected to generate 8-figure revenue in 2026. In the meantime, a commercial pilot with a leading U.S. construction firm will validate the performance of these products in real-world settings. The company has also partnered with Cooler Technology Group to enhance its COR battery pack system, improving its safety and performance through battery monitoring and thermal regulation technology. Elsewhere in Energy Worksport's subsidiary, Travis Energy is making waves with its EtherLux heat pump system, which offers year-round comfort and energy efficiency with groundbreaking zero-frost technology, addressing key limitations in traditional heat pumps, and is positioned to capitalize on the growing demand for energy-efficient home heating solutions. Financially, Worksport is adopting cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and XRP to hedge against inflation, reduce transaction costs, and enhance efficiency. For more on stocks and crypto, follow Ascencore. See you next time.